Go on the road one more time. So we're in a rush to get some things done before we go to this next unit, and I need to make room. I've got stuff for the flea market here, and then I got the back open, so this unit's going to be a little bit bigger. Man, stay tuned, I'll show you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you exactly how this works so that maybe it might help you. So I use a platform, and it's an online platform that hosts the auctions for these various facilities that have units that people have basically gone delinquent on. And it's a shame, it's sad, it's tough. But the majority of them, I have to say, have already been gone through, whether they've been gone through by the previous owner or whether they have been gone through by somebody else. I don't edit, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Maybe that's why people unsubscribe to my channel, but I really don't care. But listen up. So you'll need $100 in cash, usually is typically the deposit. And when I say cash, because you'll get it right back. If you have to put it on your credit card, I guess that would work, but there might be a hold on that amount for a while, so don't tie up your money that way. If you got a limited budget and let's say you buy a unit for 10 bucks, you're gonna pay 10 bucks plus tax plus the juice, which is depending on the location. Here in California it's anywhere between 8.5% to 9.25%. So I pay for a $10 unit, I pay like $12.30 or something like that. So you're gonna pay some juice is a fee to the platform that hosted the auction, and then you're going to pay the facility the bid price and the deposit to the facility. You will get the deposit back, as I had mentioned, and you will pay for the unit based upon your bid. You'll get a piece of paper. Once you sign it, then you are now legally the owner of that property. Now, it's highly recommended, at least I do, I save all personal information, pictures, prescriptions, things of that nature. I put them in a box if I can find one there, or I'll carry one with me. I will ask the facility if they want them. The last one I did, the facility said that the individual wouldn't be coming back around, so I still have his stuff in the back there. And what I'm going to do is dispose of it properly. I'm going to shred all the papers. I'm going to dispose of all the medications, and he's either moved on to a better life or he's no longer with us. Not sure what his status is, but that unit had a lot of needles in it. He was I want to say diabetic, I hope. And so you got to be careful. So you got to protect yourself when you go to these units. Highly recommend you wear a mask, regardless of whether this video is being watched outside of a pandemic or in a pandemic, because it's dusty. Wear some gloves to protect yourself. But flashlight, be very careful where you put your hands. I mean, if you can, try to use an object of some sort to kind of peel through some of the stuff. Best way to do it is to pull everything out and sort through it as you go, kind of get an idea of what you've got, so you can figure out where you can dispose of it. Either you take it home, list it online, take it to a flea market, garage sale, or private sale, whatever the case is, or dump. A lot of the stuff is basically rubbish, okay? Last unit I had, I paid $12, a little over $12 for it. We made a little over $200. So we didn't make a whole lot of money, but I dollared everything out because I wanted to get rid of it. I got rid of it within 2 days. So that was a day of sitting and a day of sales. So it was pretty much dollared out at the flea. I donated the stuff that was still resellable, and I disposed of the miscellaneous rubbish that needed to get tossed. Now, what I'm getting at with this video is basically, if you can go in and buy a unit, a 5x5, a 10x10, and anything in between, even a 10x15, you're going to probably get a little bit higher priced on that. But if you can go, oh look, there's a futon. Oh, it's a pallet wood. Anyway, you're gonna do all right, I think, because typically there's some hidden gems in there that if you were to dollar everything out, you got to figure, if you're going to spend $10, you're going to easily make 100. Let's just say 100. I would hope, depending on what's in there. Now, it's going to vary in different locations. I get that part, but the best one that I've ever gotten was this last one. I spent, you know, just over $12, and we made over $257, I think it was. Yeah, it was a lot of work, but I'll do that all day. I'll do that all day. If I can get one of those a week, and it was a small unit with little stuff in it, and then I can get another one on top of that, and just take it all to the flea and dollar it out. You know, there's no attachment to it. That's the thing. That's how I look at it. I see everything as a unit, and there's no attachment to it. I didn't buy it technically at a price, at a grass sale price. I got it for pennies to the dollar. So if you can sit there and say, okay, there's 400 items here, I'm going to take out and cherry pick some of the better items. Okay, that's highly recommended if it has that opportunity, and you can put those online. Now I'm going to take some of those tools, I'm going to put them online. We're going to make probably another $120 or so off that unit. So that unit's going to hopefully render me close to 400 bucks, roughly. 380, I think it is, 380, 390, somewhere in there. Now I instantly got my money back and then some, you know, with the $250 some dollars after the flea market. And then we have a bag of tools that we can flip. So, I mean, that's how you could take $10, $12, $15, whatever you got, and that's how you could sell to make some money. So now I gotta go in the post office, and then from here I gotta go and dump all this miscellaneous wood that's in the back, make room for this unit. So I am gonna let you guys go, but if you have any questions or concerns, follow along, because we got our hooks on another unit. I missed one this morning because, you know, time is everything. They usually typically give you like 72 hours to clean these units out. This last one that I was looking at was $10 right now. It's a 10 by 15, 10 by 10, somewhere in there. It was $10 when I last looked. And it had a queen mattress box spring and 2 twins in box spring. So that's a total of six huge items right there. And I was like, well, I don't want to take this unit because there was a lot of miscellaneous stuff in there that I could have easily made money on at the flea market. But then I got all these mattresses to deal with. That's too many. I mean, maybe one, because where I live in California, it's not recommended. I think it's against the law to even try to sell a mattress, but people do it. You can't just throw it out to the curb. It doesn't get picked up. I think that's anywhere. And during a pandemic with these mattresses, I think that's even going to be tough to try to sell. Unless you had like a bed frame with dresser and nightstand and you made it all complete, that's probably the only way to get rid of it. But then you'd have to take it and put it in your own unit and pay to have it stored. I don't want to do that. So anyway, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a blessed day.